Beep, beep. All right, we're back from the pull. We did pretty good, not as well as I wanted to. We're really fairly new to this, but I mean, I learned today that I was adding the weight wrong, so this tractor actually pulled a lot more than what we thought. One of the things I did is I changed out the governor spring. As you can see right here, I've put a new one in. The stiffer the spring, the more RPM you get. But the problem was I think I put too small of a spring, and at the pull on her second pull, we stretched it out and it fell out, so she had no throttle. So I think the tractor was doing well, and then it fell flat on its ass. And then I replaced the spring at the pull with this one, which is just, I think it's just going to be way too small, and the tractor was over revving. I didn't like that. So now the problem we have is we have a misfire somewhere, and I'm hoping it's just the plugs fouled out, because we were just running this thing stupidly high. I don't hate tractor pulls, but they're not my favorite thing, just because to factory spec, this tractor pulled beautifully. It pulled more than what it should have, I mean, it's a good machine. Just with these pulls, it's like they've become like NASCAR. So it's every man for himself. We were pulling against machines that this tractor had no business pulling against, but we did, and we did all right. Shit, I think we moved, what would we say, 8,400 pounds?
Yep.
Was one of the ones we moved. That's pretty significant amount of weight, and we moved it 9 feet. But I think our first pull was like over 6,000, and this thing pulled it no problem. And then I think our next pull was like 70 something, and we pulled it 40 feet-ish. And then that's when we lost the governor spring. But I think she would have pulled it. So am I disappointed? A little bit, because there's nothing more frustrating than working on something and you know what you're doing, but it's just not doing what you want it to do, and you're trying to get it to do what you want it to do, but you can't, and you're running out of options. So I think my next step, so basically what's happening with the tractor is she'll pull hard, and then it just falls flat on its butt and dies right out. It doesn't dig in like a lot of the tractors do, and I've been chasing that problem now for a little while, taking it step by step, trying different things. So yeah, so now I think my next step is I'm gonna pull this off and kind of go through and make sure it's clean, and then we're gonna probably in the off season take a look at this governor. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna do a compression test. I just want to make sure that both Ben and I, we just want to make sure that this thing is firing, or has it should have enough compression. I'm pretty sure the specs on this one are about 120, so we want to be in near around 120. If not, that's not good. We pulled the plugs. I already cleaned them, and I said, shit, we should take a video. 1, 2, and 3 were firing really good. They were white, nice and hot. The 4th one was fouled. So yeah, all right, let's go on over here, and we're gonna do a pressure test. But I think I'm gonna have Andrea pause it, because I'm gonna need her to pull. And it just starts recording?
Yep.
Cool.
Ow, 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 ow.
You just need to push the starter button. You don't need to do anything crazy. All right, so we're gonna run a compression test. Go ahead and it's not gonna start because I got the plugs out. Just push the button.
Okay.
Take it out of gear. Always take your tractors out of gear or check, because these things will go. Hold it over till I tell you to stop. So that one is about 115. bad. Hopefully they all come out in and around there. Go ahead. Oh, no, no. Go ahead. That one's at 120. So, might be a, we'll double check it. Might be the valves need to be adjusted. That could be something. Fire it. 120. Good. Now we're going to check the fourth one. I'm kind of scared. That was the one that was pretty fouled out. We do have videos from the pull today. We'll share them. I mean, I don't think we did bad. We were pulling against some big tractors. But a C that I built, though, a Super C that I built, got third place?
Third.
So I should have kept that friggin' tractor, but I didn't. Live and learn. All right. All right, 120. So let's check the first one again. We were at 115-ish. Let's see if we can get her up to 120. And if they're all at 120, that's a good thing. Could be the plugs were just fouled out, and or the valves just need a little bit of adjustment. Go ahead. Yeah, it's at like 118, so that's not bad. Could be an adjustment of the valve. So I'm not going to super panic anymore, thank God. All right, we're going to put the plugs back in. And hopefully we fire her up and she doesn't sound like a John Deere no more. Tired of my tractors sounding like John Deere's because I refuse to buy a John Deere. I don't want a Deere. Alright. And also, the other important thing too is if I can remember the firing order. 1, 3, 4, 2. I just got to remember the way it goes in the plugs. And I'm pretty sure I do. And it's raining again. And it's going to rain tomorrow. Tired of the rain. Rain, 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 rain. Pip, come on in here for shelter, you little turkey. No?
Come here, buddy.
You just want to get wet? As you can see, we have a plethora of animals.
Here it comes.
So, this is a number 1. This here is a number 2. This here is number 3. And this outside one is number 4. So it's on the cap. I don't know if you can see it. If I did this right, which I'm pretty sure I did. 1, 2. 2's over here. 3, 4. 1, 3, 4, 2. That's the fire order. Hopefully I remember that right. I've said it a million times. And watch this be the one time. Nope, 1, 3, 4, 2. I'll say watch this be the one time I say it wrong, because you know that would just be my luck. All right, let's place that down in. And have the pleasure of let's fire it up. See what it does. Pull the button. I can't cross my fingers anymore.
Ready?
Fingers crossed.
Ready?
No, 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 shit, no. Yeah, now. Do it again. Yep, come on again. Still sounds a little funky to me. Something's off. So, yeah, I'm gonna go to bed. No, I'm not gonna go to bed. I'm gonna take a break because we've had a long weekend, and I will figure this out tomorrow. It's something stupid. Sounds too much like a John Deere. It really does. I'm gonna get the muffler. We'll fire it one more time. See if it sounds any different with the muffler. I'm thinking valves. I'm thinking we need a valve adjustment on this thing. That's what I'm thinking, because they are still pretty new. We don't run this tractor much, but I'm thinking it's valves. All right, fire it up one more time. Yeah, I think we're gonna go with valves and some carburetor adjustment. She's definitely running rich. You can smell it. So yeah, all right, that's it for today. I'll use this fancy thing tomorrow, and we gonna get it fixed. It's not that big a deal. We got compression, we got spark, we got fire. We just gotta make it run smooth. Later. Oop. All right, we're recording.
We're recording you.
Yeah. So it's Monday. As you guys saw my video last night, we're working on the H again. We came home with some problems with it. It was misfiring. Brought Ben over for an extra set of hands, fingers, and a brain. So we went through the tractor and checked all the valves. They were good. Number 4 was kind of tight. We straightened that out. Then we went over to let's see, the number 4, I think I got it, number 4 cylinder. That wasn't firing, so we changed the plug, tried it again, did some tests, it was firing. Checked the timing, that was good. Valves were good. And then if you come over to this side, what Ben found, which was a good find, is the gasket. I can't even see myself. Let's see. I don't know. I'm terrible at this. The gasket in between the carburetor and the manifold was completely gone, so we were getting extra air up in there. We put a new one on there, and then I think what the culprit was, and if it was, it sucks, but I'm happy. We'll see what happens. This choke lever is really loose, and the lever on the tractor, as you can see, is really wonky. So we wired it up to keep it open.
It was closing itself.
Because the choke was closing itself, and when the choke closes itself, it fucks it all up. Oh, screws it all up. So now the tractor is running. Put the smallest spring back in, and yeah, we'll see what happens.